You are listening to CCAN Radio Live, playing your music and helping our community truly connect. Together, we
Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly free, bird?
Good morning, it's Friday.
Hello everyone, it's 7 a.m. now. We're broadcasting live from Toronto. This is TKR Mornings, and we are here for Philosophy Fridays. I'm Francesca, and that's Gizmo.
I am indeed Gizmo, and Gizmo had one of those moments this morning, but he totally got through it just in time. We're just going to go straight into my tedious link, because that's the best way to go for it, because you've got to let love lead. It's going to leave us in a crazy daze. Oh yeah, this is TKR Mornings, and wow, flying by the seat of my pants.
When the clouds come through, you feel weak like nothing's meant for you. There's no one to hold on to. When feeling lonely, something you used to. When will I see the light? I'm hanging on tonight. It's like I'm on a roller coaster ride and call it life. The dark will take me down. I'm broken, breaking down. The stormy cloud won't stick around, so now we sing it loud. Don't fade away. I could make a change. Don't wait, let love lead the way.
TKR Mornings.
She's who she thinks everyone wants her to be. Makes things up just to people please. Things flashy brand to make her stand out. Little voices in her head only make her doubt. She wears showy things to get the boys' attention. Little does she know they'll keep her second guessing. Life of the party must be exhausting when you're the one everyone wants to be watching. Crazy days and fun nights, driving around like in that city lights. La 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 la. You can say the more the merrier. Maybe one day you'll realize not having real ones is scarier. Not having real ones is scarier. You can do dumb things to show off, but don't come crying when you get jobs for the new hot chick of the week. 'Cause to them that's all you'll ever be. So push the good ones away, then expect them to stay. Congratulations, you're in the cool kid squad. Maybe you love it, maybe you feel like a fraud. Do you miss the days of not caring what you look like? Riding around Venice Beach on a pink and blue bike. Crazy days and fun nights, driving around like in that city lights. La 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 la. La 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 la. So push the good ones away, then expect them to stay. Yeah, you're always on your phone, never present when you're home. Take advantage of the good things. When will you realize the hurt they don't brings? So I wish you the best of luck. Remember, 4 quarters also equals a crazy days and fun nights, driving around like in that city lights. So I wish you the best of
She came to my first show and sat in the front row and sang all the words with her eyes closed. She wants to travel the big globe and explore the unknown. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. She told me a big dream was her on a big screen. It turns out we both want the same things. Yeah, she's my angel in disguise. I could tell when I look into her eyes. Oh, when I look into her eyes. Oh, I could tell when I look in her eyes. Oh, when I look into her eyes. Oh, I could tell when I look into her. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel the way I do. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel when I'm with you. Maybe it's just summer love, and you'll be gone when the sun comes up. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel about you. Feels like we've been here before when you walk through the door. Yeah, I got deja vu. Can't get enough, I want more. Yeah, I adore every little thing you do. It's not easy living here right now. I'm reaching out across an open sky. I'm waiting for the day we fly. I'm reaching out across an open sky. I'm tired of waiting for the day we fly. I'm reaching out across an open sky. I'm waiting for the day we fly. Sick and tired of waiting.
Lot 16, The Promise. This is TKR Mornings, and we've gone to tall vision mode because of a last minute crash of my computer. Oh my god, it needs updating.
All right, everyone. This is going to be 15 minutes of nonstop music, and coming up at 7:30, we have good news.
Excellent. It's always nice to have some good news, and one thing I do know is we are building steam.
Take me back down, take me back to where I belong. Let me get dirty, rewrite the wrongs. Put me back in, put me back inside the ring. I've got a lot of fights left inside of me. I can't be a picture on this wall, collecting dust and prints instead of experience. I can't be a beauty on the screen. Beauty ain't built to last. And this train, she's building steam. Building steam. Oh, let me stand up and fall on my face. I'm not afraid to fail, just to be and replaced. I need a home run so bad I could spit. I'm bearing all my soul, all you hear is shit. I can't be a picture on this wall, collecting dust and prints instead of experience. I can't be a beauty on the screen. Beauty ain't built to last. And this train, on this train, on this train, she's building steam. She's building steam. She's building steam. Oh, I'm building steam. I've fallen from grace, fallen so far I can't count. My back is strong as nails, as strong as your heart. But I need to get back up upon this horse. This train ain't gonna last. Oh, nothing less. I can't be a picture on this wall, collecting dust and prints instead of experience. insufferable, I can't tell. Feels like I'm making it a problem. Feels like I'm never gonna solve them. Sorry I'm late, I didn't wanna come. It's not that I hate you, I just hate everyone. I don't wanna socialize unless I'm getting numb. Sorry I'm late, I didn't wanna come. I'm only hearing every other word. Your life story's not of my concern. How about we talk about me now? How about you let me go free now? And the earth keeps spinning round, and I should have learned by now that I was never at the center. But fuck that, I won't surrender. Sorry I'm late, I didn't wanna come. It's not that I hate you, I just hate everyone. I don't wanna socialize unless I'm getting numb. Sorry I'm late, I didn't wanna come. Sorry I'm late, I didn't wanna come. It's not that I hate you, I just hate everyone. Sorry I'm late, I didn't wanna come. It's not that I hate you, I just hate everyone. Sorry I'm late, I didn't wanna come. It's not that I hate you, I just hate everyone.
Deep, my affection for you. I do anything. I do. Held deep like some correction. I put up a piece of tension. I know this can't always be, but can't you feel that latent energy tonight? Baby, come on. Lose control. One last time. Take it away. Don't wanna wait no more. Can't keep these walls between us. Feels like the earth's closing in. Tattoo, not me. People talk when I should hope so. Never know when to look. Sit tight, I knew you from the get-go. Sing it out loud and hear it in the back row tonight. Baby, come on. Lose control. One last time. Take it away. Don't wanna wait no more.
Okay, good. I just thought if we were exclusive,
We're on
then
the
maybe
same
we...
page.
Yeah?
We want the same thing.
Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is.
You're fun.
I am, to be fair.
We're on the same page. Look,
Okay.
we don't need labels. Do we?
What?
It's been great.
Hang on. Bean. What?
It's great.
It's not... Hang on a minute. Can we just take a step back a sec? I just wanted to have a serious conversation with you.
I get you.
No, you don't understand.
Oh no, I'm heartbroken again. Told me that she was just a friend. Commitment phobe, the flag was red. You had fun playing with my head. Oh no, I'm on my own again. Should've known it was all pretend. Rockstar, it's good you still look cool. I'm the one who played the fool. Remember when I said I think I love you? You told me that you nearly ran a mile. On reflection, now I think I want you to run a mile. Don't want you, run a mile. Don't need you, run a mile. It'll be good for me too. Oh no, I'm heartbroken again. Told me that she was just a friend. Commitment phobe, I know you said. Giving me more than what's in your bed. Oh no, I'm on my own again. Should've known it was all pretend. Rockstar, it's good you still look cool. I'm the one who played the fool. Remember when I said I think I love you? You told me that you nearly ran a mile. On reflection, now I think I want you to run a mile. Don't want you, run a mile. Don't need you, run a mile. It'll be good for me too.
I feel like I just wanted some clarity, all you gave me was confusion. When I needed to feel healthy, all you gave me was delusion. I questioned my worth. Every time you hurt me, you just made things toxic, so I just wanted to thank you for the chaos, the lies, destruction, and realizing it was just you were good enough for me.
Run a mile, don't want you, run a mile. Don't need you, run a mile. It'll be good for me too. Run a mile to your show, I showed myself up. Run a mile to your show, I showed myself up. Run a mile to your show, I showed myself up. Oh no.
TKR mornings, and I picked the wrong button. That's okay. I guess it's time for good news.
Time for good
You're
news.
listening to CCAN Radio.
You are
Live,
indeed listening
playing
to
your
CCAN
music.
Radio. Boom, done. Let's get some good news on the go, right? Get that Rambo
Yeah,
power
for sure.
cycle
I
going.
mean, I think we all want to know, where did Gizmo go yesterday?
Gizmo took some well-earned time off, though in the end, he didn't. He ended up doing even more, but it worked out in the long run. We now have, as some of you may have seen, a new mascot. That little yellow
Ooh.
dude. You see
Yes,
him?
yes, yes.
His name is
So cute.
his name is TKR.
How do you say it?
TKR.
Takar?
Yeah, it's spelled T''KR.
Oh, Takar!
Yeah, but it's pronounced Takar. And some
Takar,
say
okay.
when you're not being kind, the last sound you hear is Takar as he comes flying across the room and kicks you in the face. He's there to attract attention because he's an angry little what's-it.
Aww.
But
Is it a little dinosaur? How did you get inspired to have such a mascot?
Well, if you look at some of the posts, there was a little animation GIF on Instagram, and it was this little guy, and he was angrily saluting, and I thought it was just brilliant because the whole salute thing emoji was one of the things that started with CCAN, and I decided, well, you know what, I want something like that, and tried to adopt it. And
Yeah.
And here's where the conversation got ridiculous. My buddy's like, well, actually, I think it's owned by a Chinese company. And I'm like, well, then we don't have to worry about copyright infringement because let's face it, they're not too concerned. He looked at me and went, oh, can't believe you said that. I'm like, well, it's a fact. I don't care what they do. But then we decided to make our own based off it. So utilizing our AI, he did some fancy things and he created the guy. And it wasn't.
He created. Now you're assuming the gender again.
I can do what I like. It's my little mascot, and it's a he. You don't like it? I don't care.
So you got to choose the colors. You told it what kind of colors you wanted. You know,
well, I
the
let
gender you wanted. Everything.
Yeah, I let my business partner Chris. He took care of the image generation there. So that was the thing that he did, and then it wasn't supposed to be a mascot, but it then became a mascot, and we've been doing some silly things with it. So I got distracted for a couple of hours with that. But then someone was like, "Oh, how do we get that plushie?" I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. Can we make a plushie of it?
Yeah, if there's any creators out there who know how to make plushies and want to reach out and tell us how much it's going to cost to make one, we would love it if you could make one for us. And then, if all goes to plan, then you can help us, we'll help you, and everybody gets a Takar plushie, because why not, eh?
No, he's adorable. He's adorable. He kind of looks like you. You're right.
Just a grouchy little angry person. But you kind of want to hug him
The
regardless.
personality is like you, is what I mean.
What, completely mentally unchanged? Excellent. Good to know. So that's some good news there. Yesterday I had one of those, and this is where we thread things together. I had one of those moments where I was doing something and then sort of serendipitously something showed up in my face on Instagram, and I'm like, well, I would be rude to the universe if I didn't accept it. So there was a post about a show coming up on the 30th of November, and it's now a thing. It's going in the events guide, and had a chat with him yesterday. It's all very exciting, lots coming up. And obviously, we have some tickets to give away to the Toronto Musicians Hub Industry Night coming up on the 15th of November in downtown Toronto. And good news is, if you don't quite get a free ticket, because we have a limited number, you can use the code TKR on their website to get $5 off your ticket. So,
Great.
yeah, absolutely, it is.
Pretty simple code, TKR.
Yeah, keep it simple, stupid, as they say, right?
Yeah. Anything else that happened to you yesterday? How was your Halloween night?
Halloween night? I don't really do Halloween. The only thing I do on Halloween is make
Boo!
sure... I mean, I listen to...
You keep the lights off?
No, I wasn't even home.
You weren't at home?
No. But I listened to the Ghostbusters theme tune, if that helps.
Did you watch any movies, scary movies, anything? No?
No.
Really?
I did stuff for this, and I still didn't get everything done I wanted to. But
that's good.
There's the weekend to go.
You had a productive Halloween night. That's good. Yes. I respect that.
It was productive on the most part. A few distractions, but that's me. Brains like four squirrels fighting over an acorn at times. A little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, but eventually that seed gets planted, and then I forget.
You have like a scatter brain. Like your brain is always like spinning, but like it knows what it's doing, right? Hopefully.
Yeah, well, yes, it's as someone said, it's very much like a Picasso painting. You can see what it is, but it is all very chaotic.
I like that. That's a nice analogy.
Yeah, I basically was called Jumbled Up Mess. Excellent. Thanks for that, Jay. And speaking of Jay, I was chatting with Steve. I think we may have found the song that he liked, and we'll be playing that. He said there was a song, I think it was a couple of days ago, next to Dakota Caden's Florida Boy, and I believe I found the song. So we will be playing that later on for Read It, Read It, Thread It. I think it's time to get back into the music before we get up to the Toronto events and all your events, and we'll announce some things. Honestly, Francesca, why does this happen to the computer? It was like everything was planned. We even had a script this morning, and then 5 minutes before we jump on, my computer goes, nope, just crashed.
You know what? I mean, maybe the universe is just testing you, and you really honestly should be proud of how much patience you have for just not letting it completely get to you, right? You persevere and you just, you come up with a couple swear words, you let it out, but then, you figure it out and you keep going, right? So applaud you for that.
I appreciate the fact that you deal with my creative swear words, none of which could be repeated on air, even though we're streaming on YouTube and can do what we want. They are ridiculous for a Friday, but for those of you who know me, always get a good chuckle. Never said maliciously or angrily, it's more directed at myself because these words are funny. Other than that, good news.
Oh, who do we have sponsored for today's music?
Well, the sponsor of the featured artist is the Toronto Musicians Hub, and obviously we also have Hot Ink, who sponsors our events guide, and Queen Bee Apparel will be sponsoring the Artist Spotlight series. Now, there was going to be a really clever thing I was going to do, but for some reason we've gone tall vision mode on the screen. I'm not sure why. But that actually came to an interesting thing. If you go to our Instagram story, and it's in the comments below, that when we stream like this, in this weird tall vision, you can, like, on the iPhone at least, you can swipe up, go to other apps, and it doesn't shut YouTube. It like, opens up a little window, so you can actually continue listening to the show without closing, like, and you can escape out of YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if the YouTube people know this, but yeah, that's a new one.
Good.
So we may
great.
just
That's
stream
great.
this way for the rest of the time.
I find it really annoying. I mean, to have to keep the app open the entire time, you can't even send out a text message without something.
It's annoying. Yeah, have a look now. You'll be able to join the chat as well. It's coming up to 7:45. This is TKR Mornings. I'm Gizmo, that's Francesca, and I just need to save me from myself. This is Elysium.
I've been down this path trying to find a place to call my own. If I believe it's up to me, then I won't leave this place alone. I've been down this road looking for the lights out for my soul. If I believe it's up to me, then I won't leave this place alone. I always find it cold, the way that people come and go. They like to break into your heart and take the pieces for their own. I always find it strange, the way that people never change. Apologize and say goodbye and leave it as easy as it can. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. I've been down this path trying to find a place to call my own. If I believe it's up to leaving, I won't leave this place alone. I always find it cold, the way people come and go. They like to break into your heart and take the pieces for their own. I always find it strange, the way that people never change. Apologize, say goodbye, and leave as easy as you can. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. I've been down this path trying to find a place to come home. If I believe it's up to me, then I won't leave this place alone.
Do you remember summer 14 when we tried to be everything? Do you remember all of the things we promised to each other? I thought this was it, I'm done with looking. I found who I want, but you weren't the one. I thought this was it, I'm done with looking. I found who I want, but you weren't the one. How can I trust my judgment when my heart's in the pavement, screaming please, please love me, love me. How do I go on from here when all I want is you near? Baby, please, please love me. Looking. Do you remember summer 14 when we tried to be everything? Do you remember all of the things we promised to each other? I thought this was it, I'm done with looking. I found who I want, but you weren't the one. I thought this was it, I'm done with looking. I found who I want, but you weren't the one. How can I trust my judgment when my heart's in the pavement, screaming please, please love me, love me. How do I go on from here when all I want is you near? Baby, please, please love me.
Baby, please love me. The remix by Chris Davis. It is 7:46. So if I've actually found the right video, you know what I should include is to actually label my videos correctly, because otherwise this could go horribly wrong. Oh, I got it right.
You got it.
TKR Mornings. TKR Events Guide, sponsored by Hot Ink. Go check out Hot Ink on Instagram. That's at hot, the number 1, NK.
And what do we have next coming up at 8 o'clock, Gizmo?
My mind unravels even further with Read It, Reddit, Threadit.
Reddit!
Yeah. Oh, it was so absolutely amazing at this. Okay, good. Right, that's working. Phenomenal. Things are slowly coming together. Excellent. We are streaming live on Instagram, so hello to anyone over there. Excellent. So we have some events I was supposed to give those to you, but all things considered, the fact that I'm even dressed is some good news right there. But we have a couple of events to announce. We have on the 15th of November, downtown Toronto at 7 p.m, the Toronto Musicians Hub Industry Night, where there'll be live performances and there'll be some of the experts in the industry where they will be giving talks and basically a networking event. So come on down. Myself and Francesca will be there also. And who knows, maybe we can end up doing some collaboration work and really sell what's going on with CCAN Radio. And who knows, maybe I'll have a couple of free Unity 314 hoodies or a couple of these hats. But you won't know unless you buy a ticket or win one. Oh.
Try to win one. Let's try to win one.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not entirely sure how we should give them away, but I certainly think it's going to involve getting the Discord community back up and running, because I did realize that a lot of people have sent me events and information, but I have about 400 billion accounts. So I've got the threads, I've got Instagram, there's about 5 different accounts, and they're coming in left, right, and center, and this is phenomenal. And I'm liking them. I'm starting to get better at saving them, but I know for a fact there are some that I'm probably going to miss today, but we will include on Monday, and I will also do a little video this afternoon to sort of cover anything I missed, right? Maybe you can help me with that, Francesca. Do you anything going on
there's a
in
lot
your
to
area?
unpack. A lot of things coming up, right?
Lots of things. I mean, it's one of those things, like, we are picking up momentum that I wasn't expecting. I mean, I knew we were going to grow, but people really are going, this is great.
People are watching, and I genuinely, I mean, like, I appreciate all the subscribers. Like, I always see new faces, new subscribers every single day. So thank you so much for everyone who tunes in. You know, I mean, we just want to have good vibes in the morning, listen to some tunes, talk about life, talk about world issues, real things, make the world a better place, make people better for the world, as Gizmo likes to say it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's supposed to be that, but usually it's all about me and my ego. So it swings and roundabouts. It's a Friday.
No, you don't have a big ego. I think you can also be very humble. So don't.
I think literally every one of my friends just pissed themselves laughing at that comment. But thank you, Francesca. It's nice to be noticed that way.
It's okay to have a little bit of an ego.
Yeah, I mean, if you look into Buddhism, ego, self, it's all a little confusing. But you've got to be careful of feeding the bad wolf. Now, here's an event coming for you. The bad wolf, hot ink, a tattoo, and a challenge are coming in 2025. That's all I'm going to say for now. But it's a money-raising event, and it's going to be something involving our sponsors, myself, and a trip across the country. What will it be? Well, you can guess, but most people won't be able to, because that was very, very cryptic. Yes, this is the Countdown Kickoff show. So why do I say a countdown when we've started? Well, the 15th of this month is also CCAN's first birthday. It's a year since its inception. So I think we should have a cake. We'll get a cake cooked, and we'll see if we can.
Are you gonna make the cake?
I can make a cake if you want. Maybe I'll cook the cake live on the show, but it would probably.
Or are you gonna ask AI to make the cake? What are you gonna do?
I mean, if we went to Japan, I'm sure they've got a robot that does that. But in the grand scheme of things, no, I'm an incredible chef.
You're gonna have the AI robots making the cake and serving you some drinks.
No.
Have you seen that?
I have seen that, but I'm more for like human interaction in those circumstances. Get your AI doing the paperwork and the bits and bobs that it can do quickly and automate.
They can take out the trash, you know.
Yes. Take out the trash. Oh, you're talking in the restaurant, not just the dumpster fire.
No, I mean, like, they could do chores around your house and stuff like that. Feed the dog. I don't know.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, but we have to obviously then integrate AI into Boston Dynamics, like robots and things, and they're going to be costly to begin with. So, great idea,
Definitely.
but I who knows? Maybe they'll come quicker than we thought.
But you know how technology is, right? They start off as expensive and they get improved, and then they become so oversaturated that they become cheaper, and then better ones come out. It's just like everything else. So, you know, it sounds expensive and everything, and it's such a big deal, but like eventually it's gonna become the norm, I think.
Absolutely, and I hope when it comes to technology...
Still waiting for those flying cars, but, you know, we're getting there.
Isn't a flying car just an airplane?
I mean, technically, you know, but
Talk about reinventing
can you
the
have
wheel.
that many airplanes lined up back to back? I think that's the challenge, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in second minds about the whole flying car thing. Most people can't drive when it's attached to the ground and you're giving them
Definitely.
a third axis of up and down. That's a recipe for disaster. Or a lot of good YouTube
Okay,
videos.
there will be self-driving flying cars. Okay, Elon, please, thanks. So that we have no accidents, no bad drivers. Okay, we need help here.
Well, I mean, actually, did you see his latest... we're getting off topic like we always do, but it will thread together, don't you worry. But did you see his latest release of his, like, AI robot type of thing? And his, like, his Cybertrucks, not the pickup, but his sort of big semi-wheeler ones that are automated. They look exactly like the things from the movie iRobot with Will Smith. And... even those things couldn't drive properly, and they crashed and exploded. So there's always going to be a bit of an issue, and the computer,
definitely.
The computer's
It's
only as
never
intelligent
100%,
as...
right? Why? Because we're the humans that are making these things, and we're not 100%. Certainly not even close.
I was going to say, there's an understatement right there. We are emotionally stunted apes, and the kindness revolution is here to fix that. We'll say things that you might not think are nice, but they're kind. And there's a massive difference. To be nice is to do something actually for yourself. To be kind is to do something that is nice, but not for yourself. It's a tricky duality thing.
That was a nice statement.
Thank you very much. I try once in a while to look intelligent. Alrighty, well, I think we've practiced the events guide there. Brought to you by Hot Ink. Check her out on Instagram, Hot, the number 1, and Ink. It's incredible. Honestly, you should check out some of her art. Like, it's...
Yeah, I have her following.
Oh, you're following her? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And she's an incredible... Yeah, she's an incredible grower, too. You should see the plants she has. Absolutely phenomenal.
Nice.
So, we're getting close to 8 o'clock, or actually... flying past the time, but that's okay. Maybe we'll go over and do a little bit more.
Just like those flying cars, we're going very fast.
Absolutely, but I'll certainly tell you this. It feels like a bit of a roller coaster. This is Kira Lee from her EP, Dreaming and Other Dangerous Behavior.
Just wanna please you. You're running around my mind, not trying to tease you. I'm chasing butterflies. So tell me what you do. If I stayed on your mind, don't wanna miss you. We're running out of time. I wonder if it's true that you wanna be mine. So tell me what to do, 'cause I don't have a clue. Riding roller coasters, I think of you the most. I don't want to ignore It's long overdue to show some pain to tell myself I've earned it. Looking back at what has been my life obsession, need this time I'm dead, yeah. Didn't touch us out, the casket will go down. So what you waiting for? Final words and a grand close out for a song about a high screwed up. But if all I need is a miracle, my last chance to believe in you. If I can get a real miracle to relieve me of my grieving, I need you to spin it. I need you to spin it. Come save me right this minute. It hurts to admit every single time I try, I get nothing. Lots of dull words I tell myself, but I better could cry. I'm working. Would I be a fool to think I can undo it all? Wait a minute, but that it take me back right where I started, and that's so far from the road I hate. But if all I need is a miracle, my last chance to believe in it. If I can get a real miracle to relieve me of my grieving, I need you to spin it. I need you to spin it. Come save me right this minute. So everyone out there, going through a lot, and thoughts of giving up, it's always on your mind. This is for you. Final words and the final words for a song. But if all I need is a miracle, my last chance to believe in it. If I can get a real miracle to relieve me of my grieving, I need you to speak. And if all I need is a miracle, my last chance to believe in it. If I can get a real miracle to relieve me of my grieving, I need you to spin it. I need you to spin it.
Divarella, Miracle. This is TKR Mornings with Gizmo and Francesca, streaming live from Toronto. Up next, gonna get away with Bianca. And then it's time for Read It, Read It, Thread It.
I see the sunshine in these eyes. Always gets me feeling warm and so alive. When I'm falling off the highs, I just know I can lean back, staring to the sky. Where it feels like home. Every time I lose control, when I feel alone, I still know where I will go. There is no pressure when we're together. You are my shelter. I need to get away. When I need to get away. When I need to get away. When I need to get away, away, away. Feel the raindrops on my skin. Always makes me feel so lost and so afraid. Even when the clouds are gray, I just know that you'll be there to take the pain away. Where it feels like home. Every time I lose control, when I feel alone, I still know where I will go. There is no pressure when we're together. You are my shelter. When I need to get away. When I need to get away. to get away. Oh, oh, when I need to get away. When I need to get away.
Different bit of background music there. That's called Out by DJ Kenneth A. and Leia Leia. It's 8 o'clock. It's a good backing one. And if the artists who have liked and been sort of part of this build-up so far would like to use their music as a backing track to get some plays, that would be great. One of my favorites right now has to be, and people are like, oh, we can't have. So you've got favourites. Why not? Because it's pretty obvious. DJ Skyfire. Absolutely phenomenal tracks coming out of hers. Really, really enjoying that. Have you got any favourite ones of people that you like? Or do you like them all?
From all of these lists, I'm really bad with namings of songs and things like that. But I really enjoy all the tunes. I'm really like a diversified type of person when it comes to music. So no particular types of favorite, but I really enjoy all the tunes. So keep at it, keep bringing out the different types of songs. I love it.
Excellent. That's always good to hear. So the date is the 1st of the 11th.
Yeah,
and
November. Wow, it's November.
It's also Movember, so men and women and I guess other start growing mustaches for prostate cancer, because actually men, when you're getting close to 40, really should think about the thing that we don't want to talk about for the sake of your own health. So quite frankly, what you need to do, and I think I'm going to bring this back because it just seems like one of those things to do. In Winnipeg many years ago, I did a charity calendar called Give Prostate Cancer the Finger. And it worked really well, and people really enjoyed it. The only issue is obviously I went to the Cancer Care Society, and I went to them, I'm like, I'm doing this thing, want to raise money, it would be useful to get kind of sort of, you promote it amongst your network, just like, that's all I need. And they looked at all of the images and things, and they went, no, because basically the girls in calendar were all sort of giving the middle finger, because it was a play of words, because it was like an FU to prostate cancer, but you see the finger. So, like, it did really well. We sold a lot. The issue was they didn't want to support it, and I think because they were, they'll offend some people. Well, that's kind of the idea, because in my mind, prostate cancer is offensive to get. Like, that's something that's bad, right? But they didn't see the way I saw it, and considering they're a multi-billion-dollar charity, they just went goodbye. And I went, all right, well, I'll just do it anyway. Raise some money, that was fun. But I think now with the CCAN Radio here and the followings, I think we could certainly bring it back, because I'm not trying to upset anyone. We're trying to do something good. But just do it differently, right? Thinking outside
create
the
awareness.
book.
Speak what's on your mind. Who cares about, what these organizations they want to say? Because obviously, as we've said before, I'm sure they have their own agendas, right? So we gotta stand up for ourselves and help do what we can.
And that's and that kind of sort of ties into what I've been saying, and how outwardly on social media, it was a bit disconnected, some of the posts I made. Some of them I haven't actually released yet intentionally. And the thing is, I was talking with an artist yesterday, and he's very much the same thing, that you can't write this stuff. And when you try and explain these weird number synchronicities and all of that to other people, you end up looking like an absolute lunatic. And I think a lot of people out there are in sort of a certain shift in the way the world is working for them. But a lot of those people, obviously excited, and they want to talk to others about it. When they talk to the people, they get shut down. And then they start to believe these are other people's opinions about stuff that they're sharing, but the other person doesn't know anything about. So, for example, me and this, the vision that I've had for Unity 314 that came from a random moment that I wasn't even planning for. And so many people have sort of focused on this, that, and the other, and gone, oh, well, it's that thing, so you shouldn't do it, or oh, you can't do that. So there's a lot of, I mean, I'm like, okay, you're entitled to say all these things. You can tell me I'm wrong, but at this point, because of all the weird sort of synchronicities and how, especially when talking with you and doing all of the sort of promo work, I mean, the countless text messages that I've sent and then screenshotted and gone, oh my God, have you seen this? And how that pretty much happened a couple of times a day over the last week and a half. And a lot of other people are starting to say, oh yeah, no, we understand. So why do I bring this up, the 111? Well, it all stems back to Unity 314, obviously remembering that 314 in the mirror spells pi, which is a weird coincidence that I didn't notice. But if you think of it, it's the numbers, the connection to numbers.
But pi meaning like the equation for calculating a circle. So like, is that the concept that things come back in a circle?
Absolutely. I mean, that's part of it. Because the thing is, it spells pi as in eatable pie, but a pie is a circle anyway, so it could be. But but
pi as in like 3.14, which is the formula number.
No, the computer number. But if you put 314, if you look at it in a mirror, it actually spells PIE, roughly. The 4 turns into a P, the I a 1.
Right. Okay, so it spells PIE as in the cake pie, but pi as in the calculation is not PIE, it's just PI, right?
Yes, and welcome to the loop of self-awareness that I have been stuck in since International Pi Day, weirdly. And this leads us on to the numerology that we said we'd touch on and we get back to, and there was all a bit of a plan. It wasn't my plan. I feel like it was God's plan, and I've literally just been sort of punted up the rear end going, you're going this way, just keep on going, don't give up. And it seems to work. There are people watching, there's people on Instagram watching, there's people watching on YouTube, and we're getting more and more listeners, trying to avoid those copyright strikes. So another thing we are going to start doing is making sure that everyone joins the Discord and understands the privacy policy and what they're agreeing to. Just to make sure that no one ends up sort of a little, I don't remember this. We're not doing anything to monetize. And when we say we have sponsors, paid sponsors, that's not from your music. It's from the bits that we do to promote you at the same time. So yes, we do float a grey area of this evolving new way to do independent media and art.
Absolutely. Another thing I wanted to bring up, I mean, because I find it so fascinating, obviously for Philosophy Fridays, numerology and concepts all tying in together. If anybody has their own self-stories of, these coincidences where the numbers align with these events, and they have some kind of explanation for numerology of what's happened in their life, please share it down in the comments. We want to hear it. We want to talk about it because it's not just us, right? We don't want to just share our stories. We want to hear stories from other people. We want to know if this is like, is numerology real, or is it just in our head? Like, are we just like making it up? Like all these coincidences that's happening. Like we want to know, like, is this something that it really comes down to some kind of science, or is it just kind of made up in our head? What?
Well, define what is real. Like, what am I observing? I mean, the fact that we're talking about it, and the fact even my buddy Jay, it happens to him a lot. And even more so, like, we're having a discussion and then an advert on the TV will pop up and it will literally...
Oh my gosh, I have that.
It's not a science as science would sort of say, right? But it's like, I think what they call it, like a pseudoscience. But that sort of kind of says it's
a fake science.
But it's certainly something. And this is the point of Philosophy Fridays. We don't know either way, so, like Schrodinger's cat, till we open the box, we won't really know. I mean, it's certainly a thing, but there's a lot of people you talk to about this, and they either just glaze over because of disinterest, or they start
Right.
sort of slowly edging themselves towards the door. And yeah, I mean, you're going to find three groups of people in your life. Interestingly, groups three. It's all connected. 33%
Who are these
of
three
people.
types of people?
Yeah,
Let's
30
go. What are they?
33% of people will like you and support you and do what you do. 33% of people won't. And the other 33% of people are indifferent. They neither care or don't care. You might get a rise, but they've got a lot going on outside of that. So, and this ties into all of the comments online that people are. I've posted my art online, and all these people are saying negative things about me. It made me feel bad. And I ask you, like, obviously that's not nice that people are doing that, but art's subjective. You kind of have to expect if you're going to release your art into the public domain, you are going to get criticism. I mean, look at Vincent van Gogh. He was an absolute disaster and failed painter for all of his life, and I think he only sold actually one painting when he was alive, and everyone thought he was like sort of the town outcast. It wasn't until after he died that people went, well, this is kind of good art. And later on, he's one of the world's renowned sort of people you talk about when it comes to a certain style of painting. I lost the thread. Where was it going? Speaking of threads, I actually had a really cool graphic, which if I chuck on some music, I'll be able to get that on, because I was really chuffed with AI's ability to eventually get the point it wasn't spelling anything correctly. It was a disaster. And eventually it got it right. But the amount of times I'm like, I need you to review this and see the spelling mistakes. And it goes, no, the spelling's absolutely fine. I'm like, you spelled Reddit REDDDDT. It's like, oh yes, I see that. Let me try and fix it. And then just does it again.
Oh, give him a break.
No, it's only as
Does a lie. Does almost 99% of your work. I'm joking.
Oh, no. You may never a truer word spoken in jest. That is certainly the way. But it does a lot of the work. But as I've said before, it's not making it. It's collaborating. So I'll put the first bit in, and then go, okay, I'll get some feedback there, and then we'll go back and forth. There is very few stuff that I will get it to generate for me, because I don't believe that will produce a good outcome. Actually, I know for a fact it won't, because my inbox and photos is scattered with numbers and numbers and numbers of terrible art. But you certainly get some good ones once in a while. You know what? They don't make them like you. Let's get funky! I'm Gizmo, that's Francesca. You're listening to TKR Mornings.
When I need you, baby, will you be mine? 'Cause your love, honey, is the right time.
caught in a loop, questioning yourself till the room went light, then pass out past the afternoon. Nothing to do but sit around on a Sunday. I regret that mistake on a Monday. I can't slow down. Miss Overactive, radioactive. When she fakes it, makes it attractive. Confident with covert condition. It's an act, I know. That girl ain't delusional. Her moves are intentional. Just take a page from her book if you wanna feel good. If it makes me delusional, like her, I don't wanna lose it all. Never. Besties flexing a little TikToks, and you took it all and drink it up. That's toxic. Give a little spin, she play it all off. Like anything you hear's an original thought. Just play it all off, play it all off. Like anything you hear's an original thought. Don't need a job, get whatever you want. Throw the Bible in the bin, cause we got a new God. If you're a broke boy, then you can't say nothing. Whoa, cause we're the girls, and we go for something. Oh, delusional. Her moves are intentional. Just take a page from her book if you wanna feel good. If it makes me delusional, like her, I don't wanna lose it all. Never. I don't care as long as I'ma get there. I don't care as long as I'ma get there. That girl ain't delusional. Her moves are intentional. Just take a page from her book if you wanna feel good. And she might be delusional. Her moves are intentional. Just take a page from her book if you wanna feel good. If it makes me delusional, like her, then we'll both be delusional together. If it makes me delusional, like her, then we'll both be delusional together.
Rodeo singer with the heart of gold, torn apart like the Badlands. Swear to God I'm not a bad man. A whirlwind took down heaven's door, torn apart like a liberty. Glorified took the best of me right now. Walk all night until you get over it, then you'll never back down. Kevin poured gas on the same road, and then he set it on fire. Why do I even try? Blonde curls and caffeine. I saw a bird with no wings. Please take my whole house if it just means anything. No, walk all night until you get over it, then you'll never back down. Down, 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 you go.
Walk the talk, take a walk, turn me down, spin me round.
Radio Spin. Amber Grove on TKR Mornings, where we have a plan, technology throws a curveball, and we scramble. But that's basically independent media for you.
Technology's always throwing a curveball at us, right?
Yeah, and this one is the curveball is like weight and momentum of an African rhino. But that's okay. I have the weekend to finish everything else off, but it's nice to see that the whole streaming now to Instagram and YouTube works. We will be fixing it because basically over there and over there to the side, it was supposed to be, you'd have this stuff in the middle, it'd be the logo, the songs, and then me and you stacked on top with the chat at the bottom, and then that being for Instagram, and then everything else is for those watching on sort of a normal size screen, and it would have things like sponsored ads and things, because we obviously do need to generate an income to keep this going. It's just a fact, and I'm doing as much as I can to keep the costs to a minimum at this point. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be this entity that ends up playing 1 billion hours of ads in one song. So I thought, well, if people are watching it, then, okay, we can have people who sponsor the sections like we have, with the Toronto Musicians Hub sponsoring the live feature artists. And I was like, well, there's all this open space because of how we're trying to broadcast it. Why not put ads and information along the side so people can they can consume it or not consume it? Like, it's passive advertising.
Yeah, that's better. I think that people would appreciate that more. It's like off to the side.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously when they pop up, we'll provide links in the comments and things as it happens and timestamp it so you know what's going on, because obviously we want you to be able to click through. And I think with the Countdown Kickoff show, it was good we did it on a Friday. It's like a pre-warm-up, right? We've had the month-long warm-up. Now we have the Friday warm-up just to basically freak me out. And then Monday everything should be fine and dandy. But here's
TGIF, right? TGIF?
Yes, indeed. The gods' internet froze. There you go. That's certainly what's happened.
You have the weekend to make sure everything is good to go for Monday's show. Absolutely. Right? Anything exciting for Monday's show coming up?
I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to jinx it, but it's going to be awesome. I get
keeping it on your toes.
Yeah, no problems, only solutions, as they say. But in the grand scheme of things, we will keep going. We will not give up. And if things go wrong, things go wrong. We're not trying to be perfect in any way. We're just trying to have some fun and do the thing that is opposite to what all of you're probably starting to see more and more of these ads, Francesca, because the algorithm's shifting because of the stuff that you're tagged in, the things that you post. And it's all these people going, oh, well, you're not getting any streams, that sucks, and you probably won't unless you do this, or...
Who are these naysayers? Boo!
But this is it. They're not really naysayers. Unfortunately, they're confusing. As far as I'm concerned, they're confusing the independent artists because they're like, as I was saying to somebody else, they don't know what they're doing when it comes to the marketing and promotion, and that's not an insult. That's no fault of their own. A lot of us creative people have absolutely not the first idea how a business runs. That's why we're creative. The other part of the world goes into the sort of logical business mode. I seem to have an overdeveloped brain. No, that's not. Wow, I'm full of myself this morning. But I seem to be able to sort of do both. And I'm looking at what people are saying. And they're like, oh, well, clicking in the... getting your fans to click... so when they set up, what is it? Link in bio, click here. Well, that's too much work. You're asking too much of your fans. And then these people go and suggest, like, well, instead of that, join our app and get them to da-da-da-da-da, and we'll send all these, and you'll get added to the streams. I'm like, well, you've actually now created an extra bunch of steps in a process that, and I filmed it, to click on, when someone says link in the bio, and you click on their name, and then it opens their profile, and then it takes all of like 2 seconds to go there.
Interesting. Like, I could debate either way. I'd really like to look at both sides. On the one hand, like you said, the one click of the link, that's really straightforward. And then the people that are saying you should develop the app and stuff, like, I almost want to point out that, like, the people that want to watch, they don't care. Like, they're willing to go through those extra steps. They really are willing to go through that. No?
No.
They're shaking your head. No?
No, they're not. And here's why. The thing that you're saying is, like, they're not. These people have developed an app. And what they're actually doing is monetizing and tricking artists to be like, oh, well, we do this, go here, and you'll get more streams. But there is no, and I've read through a lot of these websites, they're all very similar, and they're all very misleading when it comes to signing up and cost. So I was like, I'm not going to name names as of yet, because I want to do a full review and give them a fair chance. Because the ideas that they have aren't necessarily bad, but they just don't work in a sort of an industry where independent artists are going, I don't know what to do, I don't have the money. And one of the sites, when I went through, it's like, okay, find my song, okay, well, how you have that listed, I don't know. I just picked a couple of different artists to go through the process. And I'm like, okay, well, it's $79 for your basic package, but you're now offering me a 20% off if I pick 2 more songs. And then you click on it, and then it's like, well, if you do this, you get another 60% off. And it looked, actually, like it wasn't going to cost much. By the time I got to the checkout, the bill was going to be $560 for... What? Yeah, for what? They don't get real exposure.
I'm shocked. I don't know. I
was blown away by the cost. I thought these things were sort of all free.
The thing about cost is, like, okay, $500 for a business is a relatively cheap expense, depending on, like, the scale of things in any business. But, like, if you're not getting the value of what you would expect from $500, and it's like, the heck is that?
There is no value to the independent artist using and paying for those apps. The only people who benefit are the people who made the apps, on the most part. I'm sure there have been the odd success story, but one in a million really isn't good. And no one's saying what the ROI is. What's the return on investment? Like, okay, I spent $500 on this. Well, what do I get back other than you're going to put me in this many playlists? Well, where are these playlists? How many people listen to these? Like, who are these streams? And more importantly, how do you then take them back out of the app that you've now put them into to the artist's page where the artist can actually be seen, right? And and this is why I'm taking a stand, and I'm going after these people, not in sort of an angry, aggressive way, but I'm going full on. He's coming to point out where things are wrong, and this is why we're doing what we're doing here. Yes, we will need to generate money, but there is a solution for that. But the concept and the baseline of CCAN Radio and TKR Mornings is that it is a free promotional service. Like, it will be free, period. However, there will be the options to buy services from us if you don't want to put the time and effort yourself. Because I'm going to say this, it's going to be free, but you're going to have to sign up to the Discord. You're going to have a one-on-one chat with me just to make sure we know what you need and you know what you need, and we can actually work with you as a person and not as a paycheck. Now, obviously,
we don't want any bots working with us. We have to make sure they're real people, right? Verification.
Yeah, absolutely. You will need to do two-factor authentication on Discord. No, seriously, like.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I love that.
It's data security.
Make sure you click the right pictures, like find the bridges.
Yeah, find the bridges. Okay, perfect. You're not AI, even though AI can actually figure out those images these days.
I know, right? They get it probably more right than me sometimes.
Oh yeah, the
I'm like, is
times
that a
I'm
bridge?
like, it's like, is there a traffic light in
Hey,
this?
I'm being honest. Like sometimes you're like not sure. You're like, ooh, like okay, and I get it wrong. Like I'll admit that sometimes, like I'll get it wrong.
Yeah, no, I get those things wrong all of the time. But I mean, that's fine. But in the grand scheme of things, basically, as I was saying earlier, and coming back to it, that I'm getting a lot of messages everywhere. People are, oh, this, that, it's wonderful. But it's hard to keep a track because social media is so noisy in the grand scheme of things. There's a lot of other stuff in between. And it's hard to keep a track of, and I have limited time. So the idea being, like, you want your music featured here. Rather than me, like, I will still try and go out and find people. But if you come across us and you want in, then join the Discord group, follow the process. You basically leave us your music, because then I don't have to do anything other than copy into a folder, and it's done, and it goes into the automatic rotation with all of the information. And then I've got a better chance of being able to connect you. We talk using the Discord. This video call is in Discord, and we just stream it out with the audio. And what we're planning to do, it's taking a little bit more time because of limited technology power that I have, that this conversation that we have will actually be on a Discord stage where people who are in the Discord can come into the Discord and watch, like the community members, and engage with the show and engage with us even off air. So we'll still be talking, they can hear us, but the show streams, so they get sort of a behind the scenes inclusive thing and be part of the chat. That will also work as our phone in feature. If you get the Discord app, you can join the stage and you can call in and discuss and give your topic. And that's basically, if you come in and do that, you put in a little bit of time into the fact that all we want you to do is keep creating your music, and we'll help you get around all of the other stuff that's kind of holding you back. And you've all been saying, we need this. It is here. We are here. This is what we're doing. Come to the Discord. You don't have to pay anything. That's the point, because your time, by putting in the effort and the collaboration, values what we're doing. And for those of you who don't but still want stuff, then there will be.
So I think things like going on behind the scenes. Is someone getting like under your skin? You seem to be really. Someone's really getting to you about this whole Discord thing, like
no, not at
the
all.
simplicity and the complexity of it.
I mean, I think to a degree it's a great idea and it's working, and then it did fall apart slightly, and then it sort of rebuilt. I'm like, the only way to do this effectively, because I obviously can't spend my entire day and all of my day like going through Instagram, going through Threads, all of these things. So I'm like, well, that's an area that I can control. It's more secure. I've locked it down so you don't get spam bots and unnecessary communication from people you don't want it from. And then it means I can have a clear line of communication, and it means these artists, if they need to, can call the Discord line, leave a message with me, and I can get back to them, and it's more personable rather than typing back and forth in text. So that's why we're doing it. And it's the cheapest option, because Discord is free. Zoom costs money if you want over 45-minute streams and calls and all of these other things. So that's the way we're going to have to do it. And people can either do it
just
or
like,
not.
do whatever you gotta do. Where's the music? I'm waiting for the music.
She's like, shut up, Gizmo, play some music. Or otherwise, you'll be in the doghouse with Jeremy Ryan Hale. See what I did there? This is TKR Mornings. I'm on a rant, and that's Francesca.
Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said, left a message on red, but I had to go and start another fight. Yeah, I should have bit my tongue, let it go and just be done, but I couldn't let her think that she was One would think I'd learn by now when to not open my mouth, but sometimes it's so hard to keep it closed. I try my best to hold it back, and then I'm wrong, I can't do that. She might be right, but I don't want her to know. And I'm out here in the doghouse once again. It's cold out here tonight, but I'll be alright. I got a roof over my head and the back porch light. I stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Who knows when she'll let me back in. She asks me what I think, tells me I should tell the truth. I find myself back in the doghouse every time I do. I keep on digging myself these holes. Deeper and deeper I go, knocking over my water bowl. Now this doghouse is my home. It's cold out here tonight, but I'll be alright. I got a roof over my head and the back porch light. I stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Who knows when she'll let me back? It's cold out tonight, but I will be alright. I got a roof over my head and the back porch light. I stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Who knows when she'll let me back in? Who knows when she'll let me back in? Who knows when she'll let me back in? Who knows when she'll let me back in?
There's a place that I once knew when all I did revolved around you. You had my heart, you had my mind. Now I'm caught up in this world. I've lost my focus, I've made no time. I need new life, I'm dead inside. I can't live without you anymore. I need to be revived.
to be right. Baby, I want you to be right. Baby, I want you to be right. We're in the car, we watch the stars. She leans in close and grabs my arm. I start to freak, is she into me? Or is this all just make-believe? I take a drink, let the liquor speak. She's my Randy, I'm a lady. We've reached the peak, then she says to me every word that I could need. I wanna tell you something if I could. It's been on my brain. I don't really know if it's the mood, but I just gotta say to you, my life's a mess. I'm always stressed. I'm in my feelings all the time. I try my best, but I digress. Baby, I want you to be right. My life's a mess. I'm always stressed. I'm in my feelings all the time. I try my best, but I digress. Baby, I want you to be right. Lives in a dreamy world, in and out of existence. Reminiscence, nothing seems to be right. Everlasting, wicked dream. Nothing is real. His mind's built a new world, lost in a parallel universe. Disarray and shrines like the rose, bit by bit. Nothing is real. Dementia takes over the old man's life. Confusion, anger, fear resides. The past starts to fade. He turns from man to a child in a blink of an eye. The wheels of time keeps rolling. Infinite shift. The times get shorter. All alone in the face of unknown. Calling for mother. Dementia takes over the old man's life. Confusion, anger, fear resides. The past starts to fade. He turns from man to a child in a blink of an eye. The wheels of time keeps rolling. Infinite shift.
Dementia, Hannah Abadai, on the album Tiamat 2023. This is TKR Mornings on Gizmo. That's Francesca. We had a plan.
Hello.
The universe basically stole it, and we had a backup plan, which is don't give up on your dream. Why have I gone Scottish laddie? Don't give up on your dreams. if you want something bad enough, go get it. And you
Go
know,
get it and have a good why. What's your why for doing it?
well, why? Oh no, that in my head I was trying to make one of those tedious links to. You made me think of the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey, and he's like, "Party? Why? Well, because I gotta." Now I just look ridiculous, which is absolutely fine. But one of the ways of actually getting yourself heard is making a scene.
Yes.
So we're gonna make a scene. We're gonna get up in your faces. This is Alec.
There goes another motherfucker biting on the dust. Maybe I'm trigger happy, leave them all to turn to rust. Totem is all I think about, but no, I'm not in love. I'm not in love, I'm not in love. Give me someone who understands me. Can take control when I need it, baby. I'm a nightmare on a silver screen. So put me in my place because I've got a lot to say. Don't make me make a scene, it's so embarrassing. Don't let me kick and scream 'cause I'm a little crazy. The stage is calling me, you're a tough crowd to please. Curtain call, the credits rolling, maybe you can see I'm a wild card. I'm a loose gun, you can't hold me down, always on the run. I throw a tantrum every time they up and leave. Lights, camera, 1, 2, 3. Don't make me make a scene. How does a pretty little thing struggle so heavily to find someone to shut her up? Oh God, she loves to speak. Push you away and cry, I need you, please come back to me. 'Cause I'm a psycho on a hunt to have you on your knees. Give me someone who understands me. Can take control when I need it, baby. I'm a nightmare on a silver screen. So put me in my place because I've got a lot to say. Don't make me make a scene, it's so embarrassing. Don't let me kick and scream 'cause I'm a little crazy. The stage is calling me, you're a tough crowd to please. Curtain call, the credits rolling, maybe you can see I'm a wild card. I'm a loose gun, you can't hold me down, always on the run. I throw a tantrum every time they up and leave. Lights, camera, 1, 2, 3. Don't make me make a scene.
Don't make me make a scene. A wild card, as you see. That's Alec. This is TKR Mornings. What a cracking song. The words are phenomenal to what we were just talking about. Love it. And that's it for today. It's been fun. And it's that time for our favorite piece of music. Lord, I can't change, but that's not true. We can change. That's what we're doing every weekday morning from 7 a.m. streaming live from Toronto and across the globe to 6 people. I'm kidding. No, I joke. In the last 2 days, even though we weren't around yesterday, we gained another 1.2 thousand views. So we're still going. We won't give up.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
And eventually-
it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it shouldn't be about the numbers, and it's not about the numbers, but seeing that the numbers do what they're doing, we've tied up nicely the numbers for Philosophy Fridays. See what I did there? And our click-through rate.
I love Philosophy Friday. It's my favorite day.
It is a good day. And our click-through rate right now is averaging, weirdly, but not surprisingly, at 11.1% on...
Above average. Let's go.
Thank you very much. This is TKR Mornings. Thank you, Francesca, for being the grounding voice to my chaos. We'll be back Monday at 7 a.m. where we really start to shake things up. We'll make a scene, and unlike Jet Set Future, later on we will have something to show. And you're going to be saying my name, because if not, TKR's coming for you. That is a guarantee. Have a great day.